ever have a mess so bad that you just want to kind of close the door and forget about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I took a little break from cleaning, but I'm back today with a vengeance for an all-day clean with me. I have some decluttering, some total disasters, cleaning almost my entire upstairs with the exception of one bathroom. So I hope you'll get up and clean along with me today. I've got just about 30 minutes of cleaning motivation for you. If you're new to my channel, I'm Catherine. I'm a mom to a 2-year-old boy named Carson, and I post once a week here on my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you love cleaning videos, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But without further introduction, let's get started. So we're starting in the kitchen. This is my preferred room to tackle first, and I try to switch this up when I'm filming to keep things interesting for you guys, but if I'm being honest, the kitchen is the first room I like to clean 99% of the time. My countertops are the catch-all in my house, so here I'm just sorting through everything and getting it back where it belongs.
Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always.
Moving on to dishes, I didn't have too many in my sink, but I did have quite a few that needed to be hand washed and some that needed to be loaded into the dishwasher. Also, the shoes that you see sitting next to the sink right here are Carson's shoes, and they were like brand new. He wore them one day and got them covered in mud. So I need to wash those. That's why they were sitting there, but I didn't end up washing them in this video. If you guys haven't seen it already, I posted an updated morning routine video. I'm super proud of it. I love that video. I think it came out awesome, so I would love for you guys to go check it out if you haven't seen it already. But that's actually a bento box that I'm cleaning right there, and I talk about it in that video. Those things are amazing. If you don't have one for your kids and your kids are school age, you should definitely check them out.
Last night, I saw your arms around somebody. I never thought it'd be so hard, yeah. Even though I'm the one that broke us apart, yeah. Now I'm seeing her, watching you. Never felt so lonely, babe. I wanna be there next to you. I keep missing us, miss your touch, missing your body, babe. Tell me what I'm gonna do.
I just got the Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleaner, and I'm a huge fan of it. I really like it. I tend to just use baking soda and dish soap to clean my sink, but I don't know why I felt like trying this, and I'm really happy that I did. It smells really nice. It does a great job. It's pretty much exactly the same as mixing your own baking soda and dish soap together, but I guess it's just skipping a step. So I would highly recommend that you try that if you haven't already. I recently got a drying mat for my dishes that I hand wash. I didn't have it yet when I was filming this video, so I'm just drying everything off to get it put away. I'm not the type of person that likes to let clean dishes sit by the sink to dry. I like to just dry them immediately and get them put away.
You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, I'm looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me feeling uncomplicated. Whatever happens is meant for us. Rushing into all the situations. Whatever happened, we came there first. Go a little wild, it's your personal expression. Far over the line, tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your
My cats like to jump up and sit on these windowsills, so I have to clean them regularly along with all of my countertops because they do like to jump on my countertops, and I know that grosses a lot of people out, but there's really not much I can do about it because we're not home all day to squirt them with a squirt bottle every single time they jump on the countertops. But here I'm just cleaning all of that off and kind of rearranging my decorations that I had on the windowsills.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Maybe forget about the consequences. Wherever we're going fast. On top of the world of our independence.
There were some crumbs on my stovetop, so I took my hand vacuum to just get those up really quickly before I sprayed it down. I used to use a countertop vacuum for this, and I loved that thing, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm gonna have to get another one of those.
Around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
So probably the most disgusting thing ever just happened to me. We hide bananas from Carson because if he sees them on the counter, he freaks out and he wants one, and then he doesn't eat his dinner or his lunch or whatever because he's full from eating a banana or 7 bananas all day. I just opened that cabinet right there and found this. Black, old, I don't even know how long they've been there. Bananas. How I don't have bugs, I have no idea, but I am horrified.
Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire.
Back to my stovetop, you have to let the method degreaser soak for a little bit before you wipe it down, so that's what I'm doing here. And I also like to wipe it down with a cloth with hot water after. I think it actually says you're supposed to do that on the directions. I have a stain on right now on my stovetop that I cannot get out. Water boiled over at one point, and I feel like I have tried everything and just can't get it clean. So if you guys have any recommendations for something that will help me to clean a really, really dried on stain on the stovetop, please let me know.
There's something about your face, can't stop looking your way. What do you do to me? You make it hard to breathe. Ooh. I'm tired of the people that talk about nothing, and I'm not wasting this moment. Even though I know that letting you go would be crazy. Thinking, no, I want you for myself. I don't need anybody else. Wanna leave this place. Meet me in the dark where we can both hide. No one's gonna steal our time again. We don't have to say much.
I really don't like cleaning my fridge. I like the way it looks after, but the process I find to be such a gigantic hassle. I hate doing it, but I decided that I had a lot of time to do my cleaning this day, so I just wanted to get it done. I took everything out of the fridge. I at least wanted to get the shelves done. I wasn't going to do the doors, but this makes such a huge difference when you actually just take your time to wash your fridge. I don't know why, it just feels so good to open your fridge and have it be all clean and not have crumbs or anything else that has seeped out of your produce on your shelves. It just feels so good. So I'd recommend, if you haven't done this in a while, do it. You will feel so much better after.
I want you close to me. You give me what I need.
There are fingerprints on this door 99% of the time from Carson, so I'm just wiping this down really quickly.
I will stay with you until the end.
And finally, I needed to vacuum because there was crumbs and cat fur and everything everywhere, and there's nothing worse than walking around with bare feet and stepping on crumbs and things like that. It's just the worst. So I'm just going to vacuum really quickly. I should be steam mopping my floors as well, but I was being lazy and I did not do it this day. But my next video that I've actually already filmed, I did steam up my floors. So if you need more motivation, then definitely come back, subscribe, check out my next video. Carson's toys have been driving me insane upstairs. There's just too many of them. I like to try and rotate them just so it seems like he's getting new toys all the time, keep him interested in it, but it had been a while since I had gone through his toys. So it's gonna look like I'm just throwing things around and there's no rhyme or reason, but I was kind of creating piles on things that belonged upstairs, things that belonged downstairs, things that could go in his room, things that were trash, just kind of going through everything here. It took me a little bit, so bear with me. But I really needed to do this, and it was so nice to get this done and actually be able to clean up his toys a lot easier at the end of the day because there weren't as many of them, and I felt like they all had more of a place than they did before because I got these cute little containers, which you can kind of see right here, right next to the basket. They're just clear containers, they're small, and I use them to organize little toys like his Hot Wheels cars or his little dinosaurs, and he has these dino trucks that I put in there. He has a bunch of keys that he has collected from people, so I put the keys in one of them, and it was just nice to get all these little toys together in a container, and they weren't just floating around everywhere creating clutter. So I would recommend that you check out these bins. I actually got them on Amazon, so I will link them down below.
The simplest things can leave the biggest hole. Just waking up to feel your skin is killing me the most. We were running out of time, had a moment then it died. So why should I complain? We ran as fast as we could do. No one's to blame, not me or you. Still I'm caught in that rain. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great. But I just miss ya, I miss ya. I'll sing happy songs one day. I'll be doing more than great. But now I miss ya, I miss ya. Miss ya, I miss ya. We got lost in each other, so we just kept on falling. But we touched the sky, yeah, we touched the sky. And we dove in the deep end, trying to find one more reason to hold back the night. We held back the night. I'll be over you, okay? I'll be doing more than great.
The material that my couch is made of pills up so badly. So I decided to take it apart, take the cushions that were the worst. It was kind of the middle three because those are the ones that get used the most. Those ones had the worst pills on them, and I'm using a fabric shaver that I got on Amazon. I will have this link down below as well. I've used it in previous videos. I really like this thing. It can run on batteries. I don't have any batteries that fit it right now, and I've actually never had batteries that fit it, so I always just plug it in. But I think it would be much easier if you could just not have to take the cushions off and use this with batteries. But anyway, I showed kind of a close-up here so you can see that it does a really good job of getting the pills off, and it makes your couch cushions look so much better. So if you guys have a couch that has material like this, or you even have sweaters or something that's pilling up, this thing's awesome. So I would check it out.
Looking back at the good times before it all went down. Climbed right up.
Before I put the couch back together, I just noticed that there was crumbs and stuff that needed to be vacuumed up, so I'm going to vacuum that, and then I'm going to put my couch back together.
And on, but I don't care, would you let me in? You said goodbye like everything's gone. Everything that we could have been. But I know you're my liability. Yeah, I know you're my You say that you're sorry. We turn the page and make up. A broken trust got you haunted. The doubting you was enough to leave me chasing you on and on. But I don't care, I will let you in. You said goodbye like everything's gone.
Next, I'm just vacuuming this rug. It gets kind of gross because Carson eats snacks on it and stuff, so it can get really crummy. So I'm just going to vacuum that here really quickly. Next thing I'm going to do is just make my bed. I wash my sheets every week, my duvet cover every 2 weeks, and I like to use this fabric spray in between. I actually just got a new one. It's like the Febreze one, so I think it's a little bit better for you to breathe in. But yeah, I just like to spray that between washes. It helps to keep the sheets smelling as fresh as they can.
But I'm your liability. I know you are my liability. Yeah, I know you are my liability. Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we're in.
Now this area is not my catch-all, but it is somebody else's catch-all. So I'm just going to go through and kind of declutter it a little bit, try to get everything out of the way because I just cannot stand when there's stuff everywhere, and then I'm vacuuming the room.
When it's looking like that, or his smile is killing me. It's the way that it moves and the way that it laughs, so I can't get enough. Think about him all the time. I can't get him off my mind. Oh, I want him to be mine, to be mine. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him now, 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 now. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want.
So if you guys watch my channel on the regular, then you know that these bathroom counters look like this 99% of the time. I'm actually thinking about getting a cabinet put in the center, one that goes from the countertop all the way up to the ceiling with shelves in it, I think that would be amazing. It would be like a life changer for me, and I would not have so much clutter all the time if that were the case on the counters, because they could all go in this cabinet. I am also thinking about having the cabinets that are below be refinished to be white, because I really don't like the color that they are. This is something that I didn't get to choose when this house was being built. This was already done, so there was nothing that I could do about it. But I'm at the point now where I think I would like to get it painted white, and I'm not going to do it myself because I don't want to screw everything up, but I'm going to hire a professional, hopefully, to put in both the cabinet in the center and refinish the cabinets below. Once I got everything kind of put away or organized back where they belong, I'm just going to spray down the countertops and the sinks and give them a good cleaning.
You're keeping me on. Yeah, I'm strapped in, stuck in a song you can't turn off. Like a merry-go-round, my head is spinning. I see you rapping about, I'm sure as hell not. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor, late night skin and dipping like we're on our own run. Got no words, no, 'cause we're so young. We're in your car singing crazy to the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Oh, had no words, no, we were so young. Now you're long gone.
Next, I'm just cleaning my toilet really quickly. You guys know that I really like the Clorox disposable toilet ones. I just think that they are the best. So I'm using that, and then I'm going to wipe the whole toilet down using disinfecting wipes.
We're in your car singing crazy to the radio. I remember it like time's been frozen still. Oh, had no words, no, we were so young. Now you're long gone, and I know time flies by so fast. Still I'm thinking of you. Do you remember still how we used to run? Fields were roaring. You said maybe it's love.
My cats have a thing where they only throw up on my rugs. So I'm just spraying that down with some rug cleaner really quickly and then letting that soak for a minute.
We're smiling on the dance floor.
I needed to throw in a load of whites, so I'm just kind of sorting through all my laundry here and collecting all of the white things. I don't have an organizer to separate by color. I just do it myself, even though it's kind of a pain in the butt. Probably should start organizing my laundry a little bit better. But here I'm just looking for all my white things so I can throw in a load of whites.
Words, no, we were so young. Now you're long gone.
Things were not looking good at first with this stain. I was using a paper towel to try and wipe it off, and I quickly realized that that just wasn't going to work. So I grabbed a microfiber cloth and I ran it under really hot water and wrung it out and used that to wipe the stain down, and that finally did the trick. So this stain was completely gone when I was done with it. You could not see it at all. You would never even know it was there. I don't really like the rug cleaner that I'm using in this portion of the video, but it was all that I had. I don't really like using products like this that are more, I guess, toxic. But like I said, it was all that I had. I ran out of my other stuff, but it did at least do a really good job of getting the stain out. Moving into Carson's room, I just wanted to fix up his bed a little bit and fold all of the blankets that he has around his room.
And fragments of the night before. I don't wanna waste no time, and you don't wanna waste waste your love. Even though your kiss on fire, my mind is all blurry now. Feeling low, hard to breathe, but this I know, I won't leave. Waking up in a bed with my head on the chest that I don't even know, but I guess it makes sense.
These are some of the toys that I decided I would store in his room instead of out in the living room, as well as his Halloween costume. So I'm getting everything put away, trying to figure out places for all of it to go. I don't really like to keep toys in his room because if I do, he's kind of in a stage right now where he is fighting naps and fighting sleep. So if I leave toys in his room, he's most likely going to get up and try to play with them. I also don't like to leave anything that's potentially dangerous, like trucks with little wheels that he could bite off and choke on or anything like that. So I'm very choosy about what I store in his room, and a lot of it I actually put into his closet, and he cannot get into his closet because there's a child-proof doorknob on there.
Mumble while you sleep. Feeling low, hard to
Next, I'm just cleaning off his changing table a little bit. This area can get really disorganized and disheveled because we're always getting ready for the day here and we're always rushing. So I'm just cleaning all of that a little bit, and then I'm vacuuming his room. His room does not get vacuumed nearly enough because most of the time he is sleeping in there when I'm getting to clean. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and it gave you tons of cleaning motivation. Stay tuned for some after shots of my house when it's all clean. I know that you guys really like that, and I always forget to put those in there. So I hope that you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new, and like this video if you enjoyed it and it motivated you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will come back for my next video.
You look so